And there we go. That whole first opening piece, I was talking to myself because nobody out there could hear us, but so much for that. But this being the first one of the season, it's probably going to be a little rough. It's been a while since we've done this, and you know, as much as I would like to, I really don't broadcast hockey in the off season.
So give us a little break to our fans here while we get warmed up for the season. But we're looking forward to a good season. We have some good freshmen coming up. We have some 3 transfers, 2 from Canada, 1 from Upland Country Day School in Kennett, and continued growth of the young players. We should have a good game.
Here we will roll the roster right now for everybody to see below. There you can see our seniors: David Sarazales, Tate Shortledge, Matthew Hayes, Tommy Schillinger, and Cameron Brown. There are the juniors: Colin Kelly, Eric Heinzelman, Rowan Hagee, and Shanahan Henderson. Sophomores, a big class here: Massimo Cardillo, Luke Ganley, Ben Fisher, Braden Neiman, Lucas Mott, Aiden Mott, Drew Showers, and John Tamman. And our freshman class: Ella Dunn, Oscar Sarazales, Logan Brown, Aiden Savory, and Austin DeWitt. And with that, you can see that they're about ready to start our game off here. And we had keys of the game, which maybe we'll get to during our first break.
The Oxford Harriton player just kicked his own player out of the face-off circle and said, "No, I'm the center. You go play wing." Haven't seen that for a while.
And the puck is down, and we are underway for this season opener. This combination team for Harriton Oxford. Jerseys with no names, so that's going to be fun to handle. Whistle behind the net.
Yeah, so this is a combination team of 2 teams that we played last year. Harriton out of near Haverford. The Stadium was their home rink in Oxford. I think there's about 4 Oxford players and the rest are Harriton, but they have a small bench tonight, Ed. They only have 9 skaters, and they have an extra goalie, though.
It's back to Sarazales. He kicks it down. Shortledge goes across. Push past the line, gets by Cardillo. And it's number 13, Henry Rademacher for Harriton Oxford. Goes in front. Mott makes the first save there of the season. Kelly along the boards. He'll bank it in. Goaltender will play it. I believe that's Ezra Halliday between the pipes for this Harriton Oxford team. That's one of the things that's going to be a bit of a challenge this year. Kennett is the only team that actually has an easy one-name team. Everybody else has multiple words in their team name, so it's going to be a challenge to call them.
It'll be a mouthful, for sure.
Put out into the middle. Shortledge had that knocked off of his stick. Harriton Oxford's able to clear it all the way down, and that'll be an icing. And realizing that, again, rusty at running the clock. So it's 15:46 here to go in this first period. We'll let our clock catch up. Back up, Schillinger takes a shot that goes off a skate into the corner. Drags it off, tries to step to the middle, forced behind. Has some open space. Tries to feed it through, goes all the way across, fed in, shot goes wide. Again, makes some good moves there, steps in front, gets the shot. Halliday's able to squeeze it. We can boost our volume. So yes, any of you at home, if you've got any feedback and know how to text us, no guarantee that we'll be able to respond, but do what we can. Schillinger was able to pinch to keep that in. It's 75. Ty Greenberg rolls it around. It's there. Tries to go back looking for Fisher. Bouncing off Ganley up to the point. Shot there goes wide. Back along the boards, Fisher gets it over to Mott. Mott with some space takes the shot. Halliday makes the first save in the blue paint, but knocked away there. Try to go up and out. Kept in at the line there by Mott. Back over to Fisher. Tries to go back to Mott. He was tied up. Henselman kept it into the line momentarily. They still have it there. Kennett's able to keep it in the zone. Rolled down low. Kennett will make some player changes. Oxford will feed it all down. Cardillo picks it up off the bench. Across center ice. He'll put one in towards the net. Halliday sticks that into the corner. Bounced around behind. It's number 7, Joseph Madonna, for this Harriton Oxford team. Center ice it in, gets caught up with the referee off a few skates there. Cardillo is able to get it up to the blue line, but Harriton Oxford team keeps it in there. Cardillo shuffles it around. Eamon back for Cardillo. He's able to avoid a man there. Skates out. Gonzalez over the blue line. Makes a couple nifty moves all the way down behind the net. Comes around the other side, takes the shot. That's a high riser up and over. Back into the corner. And Showers gets it to the middle. That was Neiman with it, but he was tied up, really couldn't get a shot off. So there's Al steps a shot. Halliday makes the initial save, struggled with it, but moves it back out to the circle. Heinzelman off the bench, able to get a skate on it. Redirect it back into the Harriton Oxford end. Look to outlet. Ty Greenberg with it. He's tied up there at the blue line. Finally comes out the center. Savory goes back across, but that's cut off by Reinhardt. Reinhardt chips it in behind. Heinzelman's first one there. Bounces right back to him. He'll skate around far side, goes off the stick of DeWitt, all the way down, and it will have enough for icing. 12:33 to go here in this scoreless first period.
So we have two international transfers, I guess you would say. I received an email over the summer from David and Oscar Sarazelis' dad. He said, hey, we're moving to Kennett from Ottawa. You have a hockey team we can play on? And I said, we sure do.
As a matter of fact, yes. Kept in there at the line by Natalie Fedorov. Schillinger in the corner. He'll wrap it up and around looking for DeWitt. He's able to direct it out. Far side there goes towards the net. Halliday's able to make a save. Battle for behind, stuffs it out in front, but nobody there. Shot there, goes in, and Halliday makes another save and hangs on.
It's like a new freshman line there, Ed. We had Logan Brown, DeWitt, and who am I missing? Aiden Savory. Moved the puck pretty well. They had 2 good scoring chances there.
Offensive face-off for Kennett. Come away with it. Kelly turnaround shot there, goes wide. Ella Dunn chips it down low. Kelly's there to support. Colin Kelly. Able to drop it off there.
Good cycling in the corner there.
Yeah, that was some nice work between the two of them.
Little scissors exchange behind the net.
Kelly turnaround shot into the glove of Halliday, and he'll squeeze it.
Or no, that wasn't. Before I said Logan Brown, that was Oscar Sarazelis. He's wearing Logan's jersey tonight. That's what's confusing me because his jersey isn't in yet. So sorry about that.
Face off, one up. Sarazelis chips one in, knocked down there. They're going to, I believe, call that a hand pass.
Yeah, Shortledge, when Sarazelis shot it, Shortledge knocked it down with his hand right to Colin Kelly, which you can't do. Only in the defensive zone, not in the offensive zone.
We have our clock lined up now. Neutral zone draw. It's number 13. Again, Henry Rademacher. Bouncing off a few there. Sarazelis interrupted, was able to move it up to their blue line, but from center ice. Mott picks it in across the line, tries to dance to the middle, but he was sticked there by Madonna. Knocked down behind the play. Fedorov was able to feed it up and out. They'll chip it in, but that's from the wrong side of the red line, but the referee will wave off the icing. Long outlet there to center ice. Good move, but in a little offsides.
I'm not sure what Colin Kelly was doing there. He was 35 feet offside.
Forced in, Ganley gets to it, is able to get it to Fisher. He's got a little bit of space, tries to chip one, it goes just wide. Fisher worked on the corner, got it to Mott, who sends it over to Ganley. Ganley will go up to the point. Back over to Ganley. Heinzelman from the point chits one, it goes off a few, but doesn't make its way all the way to the net. Harriton Oxford's able to feed it up and out. David Shen brings it in, and we get a whistle.
I know we're only 7 minutes in, but from experience, I know when you're only playing with 9 players and you're in your zone 80% of the time, that's for a long game for the defenseman. They're only playing 3 defensemen, and you've got to chase guys down low.
Yeah, that's exhausting.
And girls, it's, yeah.
Faceoff sits there and skates for a few. Finally gets off the shot. Halliday makes another save. Out to the middle. Schillinger gets one through. Sat in the blue paint for a second, but to the blue line. Sits there, but finally forced out. Mott from center ice across to Ganley, and he'll just put it in deep. Yee goes up the boards. It's cut off there. Finally up to the point, but kept in. Forced back out to the neutral zone. Schillinger's there with it. Backhand over to Ganley. And he'll try to get some open space and skate all the way up through center ice with speed. Cuts wide, back to the middle, takes an opportunity and scores! Luke Ganley starts Kennett off. Scoring this year, they lead now 1-0.
Did you remember to hit the replay button, Ed?
I don't think so. I think I caught the celebration.
Well, from memory, I hope,
Celebration.
Well, Luke, that was a good individual effort there. He came through the neutral zone, crossover left, crossover right, fake right, go left. Nice toe drag and in behind Ezra Halliday for the first goal.
Shot in on Mott. He'll squeeze that with ease and hang on. I think that's his second shot he's faced so far this game. Back down in the corner. Low feeds it over to Serzales. Out through the middle, looking for Showers. Showers had his Marco Mazzarelli there with him to disrupt the play. Forced back into the Kennett end. Right out into the middle. Opportunity there. Deflects it and goes wide. Kennett's been on the offense most of the time, but they can't leave players sitting out like that. That's a surefire way to have this game tied up real quick.
Yeah, it's easy to lose your focus when you're dominating the first half of this period and you get your first goal and you kind of think, okay, we got it going, but you can't just make these mental mistakes they made in their defensive zone.
Back all the way down, we get a whistle for icing. We have 8 minutes to go in this first period. Kennett leads by a score of 1-0. Puck went to the middle. Heinzelman cuts over to try and keep it in. He's got a sliding body there with him, but he's able to wrap it down low. And got a stick on that. He's got Savory there with him. But the Harriton Oxford's able to force it back out to the middle. Shin gets it across the line, but forced back out in the center ice. Schillinger picks it up at the bottom of the circle. He'll skate behind. Shin in pursuit, so go all the way up around. Fedorov, good read there to keep it in the zone. Active stick finally forced back out. Rolled all the way in, but from the wrong side of the red line, so icing is whistled. Offensive zone draw here for Kennett. Kelly in for it, wins it back. Schillinger across to Heinzelman. He's met there, so he rolls it down behind. Fed back up on the far side. Mishandled there by Rademacher. Kept in. Dunn is stood up, but kept in by Schillinger. He tries to pull one off through traffic, but that goes wide. Schillinger all the way around, right back to him. Mark there, sat in the blue paint for a moment, but forced back into the corner. Fedorov tried to get it out, but Kelly read that, was able to keep it in at the blue line. Shortledge back to the middle. As Dunn rolls in, Halliday's able to cover that up.
Dunn's working well here with, I think that's the second time she's been out with Shortledge and Kelly. She's a 9th grader this year, but she was cycling the puck down there and making some good plays. Good start for Dunn.
So I guess we can't call this the freshman line anymore. Sophomore line, great shot there. Halliday with a good read to blocker that up and out. Fisher had a good beat on that top corner.
I think it hit the crossbar. I don't think.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could hear the
ting.
Yeah.
I thought that was the glass, but shot there, hits a body and sits in front. Ganley with it. He takes a shot. That's deflected up into the netting. Fisher, Ganley, and Mott up front. So Zallies, he'll squeeze one. He's got Cardillo on the other corner. Battle for it behind. Sarazal is able to put it down along the boards. Went to come back up, but not enough, so he skated out.
Nice read and intercept by Sarazelis there.
His outlet was blocked and kept in the zone at least momentarily. Mott blows a tire. Rolled back in behind. He'll set it up there. Zallies feeds it across. Tries to go up and out, goes off a stick, but Neiman has it. Across to Mott at the middle. Rolls off of his stick and forced back out to the neutral zone. Cardillo to Sarazales. Long pass. Looking for Showers, but out of his reach, and they wave off icing.
Showers is physically invested in this game so far today. That's the second time I've seen him give somebody a rough ride.
All the way down the other direction, but that one will be whistled for icing, so just under 5 minutes here in this first period. Kennett still with the 1-0 lead.
If I remember right, last year, I think Braden Neiman, in his first game, he made a nice, found himself alone in front. He made a nice forehand, backhand move goal as a freshman. Wonder if we'll see any of the freshmen tonight get on the scoreboard.
Schillinger from the blue line. He'll pull one. Ezra makes the save, but juggled it, bounced in front, but they're able to move it out to the neutral zone. Into the Kennett end. Reinhardt working on it behind. He has it still, tries to backhand in front, but it goes all the way through. Brown's able to go up all the way down, and it'll have a bit behind it, and that'll be an icing. So here. So that's what I was saying. There's a lot of syllables in those names.
Well, I counted. They all have 4 except Kennett, which has 2, so they have twice as many as us.
Outlet pass off at DeWitt's stick. Put back to the blue line. Cardello, turn around again for DeWitt. Force back into the Kennett end. They look to set up an outlet. Kept in at the blue line. Back down low. Great opportunity there. That's Joseph Madonna. Got the shot in, but Mott was up for it. Step back in. Tries to feed it, but nothing happening there. Hold all the way around. Comes out to center ice. We go back and forth. Cardello to the center. Finds Dunn. He's able to work through one. Gets it to Kelly. He's able to stay with it. Takes the shot and scores! Colin Kelly, let's see if my my timing on the replay is a little better. Oh yeah, there we go.
Good headman from Ella Dunn. Colin goes left, drags Halliday to the right. He overcommitted there and popped the water bottle there. It's always fun to see the water bottle jump off the net. That's a good assist by Ella Dunn.
And the Kennett in, but that's offsides. Just under 3 minutes to go here in this first period. Kennett now with a 2-goal lead. 9:04 in center ice. Forced in, Schillinger's there with it. Schillinger off the boards. Dunn was tied up there by Greenberg. The other direction. Good keep at the line there by Zachary Yee. Go all the way out. They were looking for the outlet pass there for Kelly, but Fedorov read that and cut it off. Good work there, forced in, 2-on-1. Tries to go through, but Shortledge on the back end. There wasn't much he could do with that. Tries to skate to the middle.
Heinzelman made a good play there. He looked at the goalie, pretended like he was going to shoot. No look pass to Shortledge, but I think Tate was just watching him thinking, oh, he's going to shoot.
He was watching too.
Yeah, Shortledge wasn't ready for the pass that he got.
Whistle there. I'm going to guess that that was offsides. It might have come out of the zone. And he makes the move, gets in and across the line. Tries to go back to Ganley. He's with it there in the corner. Taken down. No call there.
The photographer raised his hand here in the booth.
Yeah.
Wanted a penalty, but he doesn't wear the stripes, so it doesn't matter.
Nope. There's Ellie, winds up. Doesn't take the shot. Brings it in a little, takes an opportunity. Pad save there, Halliday. Up to the point, Cardello's able to keep it into the blue line. Tries to get it to Ganley, but goes off a skate. Into the corner. Looks to go back. So there's Alley's good work to keep that in. Steps around one, still has it. Cross to Cardello. We'll take the shot. That goes off a body, bounces, sits in the slot for a moment. Fisher. Here's Alley's. Cross to Cardello. He'll take the shot. Gets to Halliday, makes the save, but still gets through, but goes wide. Fisher tried to get that to Mott, but Goes off a body. Fisher takes the high shot. That goes up and over the net. We're down under a minute to play. Force the blue line out and through. Fisher goes back to get it. Graden there by Henry Rademacher. Ellie steps around one. He goes in, makes the move, goes through a few behind. Still looking for a lane, gets it to the middle, got it to Neiman, but he was marked there. Puck in skates. Showers didn't see it. Finally forced out across the blue line. Final few seconds of this first period. Madonna will just hold on to it behind. There's the buzzer, ending the first period. So with 17 minutes in the books, Kennett skates right now with a 2-0 lead.
Well, we've only really seen one period, but you can see some of the skill from David Sarazelis. How fortunate for Kennett to get a first pair defenseman just show up out of the blue.
So I know we got a bit of a late start because, again, this being the first one, some technical issues. So although we've already passed the first period, we'll take a look at the keys of the game. They are the high-impact keys of the game. The first one was a fast start. Coach Joe was looking for him to get out, get on the board, and I think we can check that one off the list. The second one was smart play, staying out of the box. A big part of that was no retaliation. For those of you who are new to the broadcast, the playoff game last year against Oxford got a little chippy. We ended up winning that game, but there was a little concern that there might be some carryover, so we haven't seen any of it, and that's all the better. And then, of course, the third one was same thing. Carryover from last year. Let the scoreboard do the talking. Keep your mouth shut was his side comment.
Well, if you're listening out there, Matthew and or Carl Hayes, the two main contributors to that are both out hurt. So
yes, from both sides.
That might have something to do with it.
That helps. So again, that is the high impact fitness keys of the game. So whether you're getting in shape, staying in shape, high impact fitness is the key to your game. High Impact Fitness is located in the shops of Longwood, directly across from Go Green and Clean Car Wash, near the Kennett area Walmart. High Impact Fitness Center is open 24/7 and has easy online sign-up. Kennett students and their families get a special discount. Just use the QR code on your screen. High Impact Fitness, the official fitness center of Kennett hockey. Second period action underway. Heinzelman tried to keep it in there at the blue line, but had to work around the referee. And it comes out blocked there, rolls in front, takes a walk at it, but finally first forced into the corner. Up along the boards. Heinzelman got spun around a few times there.
What's 360 times 3? Anybody 1080? I think you did a 1080 there.
In the far corner. That's Neiman who ends up on his backside.
There's Showers again involved in contact.
Schillinger steps in, takes the shot. That goes up and over the net. So Rosales tries to bounce one in, but it goes up and out of play. And we get our first whistle of the second period. Get them all situated, and they'll bring them out just outside of the Harriton-Oxford blue line. Saverian to take this one. Bounces around. It's Madonna who's able to direct it over to Fedorov. She has it in the neutral zone, feeds it across to Mazzarelli. Put one in, drifts towards the net. Mott able to calmly steer it into the corner. Savory will chip it off the boards and chase it himself. In the zone. Tied up, rolls it right through. DeWitt will backhand one towards the net. It gets deflected right back to him. Savory takes the shot. Halliday has that in his glove, and he'll hang on.
It's an intelligent hockey play by Savory. He's coming down on the defenseman along the wall. Instead of trying to stick handle around her, potentially lose it, chip it a foot in the air off the boards, skate around her. She can't touch him because that'll be interference, and then he just picks it up and create a good scoring chance there.
Able to move it out the center ice. Cardillo with it there. He's to deal with the referee. Up to the blue line, but that goes in offsides. And is whistled down.
Just the players have been getting caught up with the refs a few times tonight. Sometimes you don't notice the refs, but
sometimes you do.
Sometimes you do, and this is one of those times.
This is one of those do games. Puck in behind the Kennett net. Takes a weird bounce off the boards, but Kelly's able to move it out. He gets tied up there with Zach Yee. Put out to the middle. Kelly has a turnaround shot there, goes just wide. Banked off the boards, all the way down to the Kennett end. That's going to run out of steam for icing. The far side, Kelly's able to direct it. It goes in. Halliday will get a stick on it, so that'll nullify icing.
I don't think he realized what he was doing there.
Up to Heinzelman. Heinzelman will just chip it down low. Dunn's there. Dunn tries to get it over to Kelly, but that was read and kept away. Schillinger back down for Dunn. Dunn behind the net. Shortledge. Shortledge goes all the way across the line. Schillinger wasn't sure because he had number 7 there, Joe Madonna, right there with him, so he made the defensive play for it. Heinzelman put into the boards there. Heinzelman skates out, gets a little whack as he goes through the neutral zone. Skates in, gets the shot off the pipe, just hits there in the corner and stays out.
Oh, it's like Heinzelman favoring his leg there.
Back through the middle. Ooh, that's Doug Potter. Gets dumped as he gets into the Kennett end. Mott picks it up. He's got some open ice and with speed. Fisher and Ganley with him. Drops it for Ganley. Ganley has to step around one. Goes by a second, gets behind, gets it to the middle. It goes up and over the net. Ganley along the boards. Sarazales, he'll back it down low. Deflected there. Still kept in at the blue line. Mott with it. Rolls right through the slot, but active sticks there from the Harriton Oxford team. Moves it out to the neutral zone and down into the Kennett end. Getting a little physical now. Behind. Alice has it, and the referee once again gets it away. He said, when it's happened, it happens. Mott, cross center ice, in across the blue line. Looked to feed it across, fan on the first pass, but he still has it. Forced off the play there by Mazzarelli. Ganley along the boards. Back to Mott. Mott goes right to the middle. Shot opportunity there. I think Halliday made that save, which...
Yeah, I don't think he saw it, but...
Right place at the right time.
Good play. Fisher hit him in the pads. He had his pads down, but I don't think he knew it was coming.
Fisher, good stick there. Still has it. Gets some open space. Goes far. Gets the shot. I think that goes off the outside of the net. Heinzelman has to dig it out from underneath of him, but is forced out to the middle.
It's offside.
Rademacher gets a shot in on Mott. Second opportunity there. Mott's able to hold on to it. He gets the whistle.
I called the offside there. I had my hand up here in the bench, which I shouldn't be doing.
Got a lot of non-calls from up here in the broadcast booth. Under 12 minutes to go in this second period. Kennett still with a 2-goal lead. It's all chipped around there. We go back and forth. Ermacher was able to keep it into the line. Heinzelman back to Schillinger. From behind, gets it to Heinzelman. He wasn't quite ready for it, but feeds it up to Brown. Brown will bank it ahead. He's got a little much on it. Halliday was coming out to make a play on that too, but referee whistled it before he could.
Yeah, I've seen that recently in other games where goalies, they just go directly behind the net to stop it, and I feel like the refs are saying they're not trying to play it; they're just collecting it for when the icing happens. But I don't think that's the rule. I think if you get out of your crease and try to play the puck, the icing gets waved off. But I'll need to look at the rule book.
Brown gets it up to Neiman. Neiman will take the shot. Goes wide. Schillinger from the blue line will back it down low. Brown's there to it. Feed it around the Schillinger. Schillinger takes the shot. Good deflection in front. Second opportunity. That goes off a body and wide.
I think that at the post. I think Brown.
I didn't hear
hit the
anything,
right
but
post there.
Schillinger backhands down low. Even skates over to it.
I think Brown just drew a penalty if he
Referee's got his hand up. Delayed call here.
doesn't retaliate.
Put to the middle. They get a stick on it. We'll get a whistle, and we get our first power play of this season.
Well, that's a double minor. He got a cross check.
So Kennett picks up a 4-minute power play. Two minutes for a cross check and 2 minutes for an unsportsmanlike. Referee's explaining it.
I don't know what he said. I do know there is a big emphasis this year on shutting down the players mouthing off to the officials or taunting other players. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a cuss word, but they're supposed to call that a lot tighter than it used to.
They don't use foul language in hockey. Mott from center ice. Skates in, toe drag, stays with it. Forced behind the net. Kennett looks to get set up. Schillinger from the point. Rosales. He's at the center, he's looking to see. Back over to Schillinger.
Good sauce. Pass. Oop.
Over to Fisher. Down low for Mott, back to Fisher. Rosales from the blue line, keeps it in. Fisher with it, goes all the way to the middle, gets it to Ganley, but he gets tied up there by Zach Yee. Couldn't really get a clean shot off. Schillinger over to Fisher, a lot of ice, takes it, goes to the middle. Good look there. Rosales tries to protect the puck, but is forced out the neutral zone. Kennett needs to reset. Just over 9 minutes in the period. 2:43 remaining in the double minor.
Very deliberate power play here.
Steps around a few, gets to the middle, still has it. Good possession. Tries to make a couple moves, but can't really get the opportunity to take the shot. Back down for Mott, gets over to Ganley. Ganley just couldn't pull the trigger fast enough. Kind of double clutches it and rolls in, and Halliday makes the save.
That was a lot of good puck movement, a lot of good individual skill on that power play. Used a good, what, 40, oh gosh, a minute and a half they used up.
Yeah. Almost the 2 full minutes. Everything but a goal. Kelly from the blue line. Looks for the lane. Good deflection and in.
Looks like they flip-flopped Kelly and Heinzelman for the power play. Put Heinzelman up front. That's done again. Another assist over to Kelly. Nice deflection by Heinzelman. 5-hole.
So there must have just been a couple seconds still on that first power play. So Kennett still with a good full 2 minutes. Puck out to the middle. Heinzelman has it there. Go across the blue line. Tries to go around a few. Does. Takes the shot. Halliday's able to hold on to that.
Boy, who shot Heinzelman out of a cannon here? He's.
I know.
He says, "Coach, don't take me out. I'm feeling it right now." Coach Joe says, "Save it for a little bit later."
Minute 31 still in this power play opportunity. Big wind up, fake the shot there by Sarazales. Schillinger gets it over to Savory, takes the shot, goes off a body. Along the boards, forced out. It's David Shen. Brings it all the way to the Kennett end before stripped of the puck there. Schillinger outlet, that's behind Savory, so he has to send it back. Sarazales has it. He'll look for an opportunity. Goes off a stick. She got it over to, that's the thing that's throwing me off, that I guess this is his brother with the yellow helmet, just wearing Logan's jersey. And all the way over. Savory. Tries to get it down low, goes off a body, but stays with it.
How did he beat that?
I have no idea. Knocked down there in their feet. Schillinger didn't see it at first. They're finally able to bank it out. Final few seconds here of this Kennett double minor. Alley's harassed in the corner, but he stays with the puck. All the way in, has it across the blue line. Power play is officially over. Puck sits there. They battle for it. Forced up and over. Shower's able to get it over. Yeah. Seemed like a few too many dark jerseys out there.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not what I was thinking. So Joe Madonna will get 2 minutes. Yeah, they're Harriton Oxford saying the same thing we were, that we thought that whistle was for too many men for Kennett, but
they had Kennett had a lot of guys on the ice there at the same time.
Yeah. Kennett with another power play opportunity. Showers goes all the way up to Cardello. He tries to get it in, but that's knocked down by Rademacher. Heinzelman at center ice. Skates around, takes the shot, gets by Halliday, and goes in.
He's like on fire right now, Heinzelman.
Halliday got a piece of it, but not enough.
Well, he cut inside, I think, and it's like he's been working on his celebrations. He did some hip shaking and something else I've never seen before.
Under 6 minutes to go in this second period. Kennett now with the 4-0 lead. Goes to the middle. Greenberg tried to do something with it, but too many dark jerseys there. Puck battled for there in the middle. Brown with it. He'll back it in from center ice. Showers goes to chase it down. He's got Mazzarelli right there with him. Finally gets over to Reinhardt. Banked up. Cardillo keeps it in. That time it comes out to center ice. Cardillo backhands over to Serzales. Showers down low. He's back behind. Fedorov with it. Up the boards. That gets by and goes all the way down. Mott comes out to make a play on that. I guess with the Serzales brothers, I'm going to have to start calling them by their first name so we know which one's which. All the way in, takes the opportunity, gets the shot. Somehow Halliday made that save. Not sure how. He was laid out.
Good back and forth between Ganley and Serzales.
Along the board, he'll get it up for Fisher at the blue line. Moves all the way across. Cardillo takes the shot. Halliday makes the save. With it behind, he drops it for Fisher. Fisher has to battle for it there, but it gets away from him. Up to the boards.
Oh, nice
Good
play
work
by
there.
Mott.
Absolutely.
That was a great use of his body to pinch the guy and just kick the puck to his stick from his feet. That was like a set play, I think.
Still with it, gets it over for Ganley, but that's knocked off of his stick. Right back to Mott. He tries to shield it. Up to Cardillo. He'll take the shot there. Deflected off a few. Halliday made the initial save, but the puck stayed loose. Ganley turnaround shot. Again deflected, but that goes wide. Mott from behind. Makes a couple moves to stay with it. Just to get some open ice. Backhand up. Ganley gets the shot, but that one misses the net. Oxford's finally able to get it. They'll send to the length of the ice. Came out to make a play on that, so there was no icing there. Lucas Mott picks it up, and he heads through center ice with some speed. In across the blue line. Stays with it, drops it for Ganley. Ganley lost it for a second. Then second opportunity there, goes off a stick and stays above the net. Second opportunity there. That one goes in. And Kennett will add to their lead.
A lot of good work by Mott behind the net. Get it out in front of Fisher, who
Two and a half minutes here remaining in this second period. Kennett now with a commanding 5-0 lead. Kelly taken down. Did they all right, I wasn't sure there. I thought they had possession before that. We get a whistle. Natalie Fedorov will have a seat for tripping. Short of
oh, sorry, I was going to say, as one-sided as this game is, I can count 4 players that are not playing for Oxford Harriton that would make a difference if they were playing. So I expected, expect a different game if they have their full squad.
Great opportunity there by Ella Dunn. She got the pipe just off for the back of the net. Stepped in front there by Kelly, but that was deflected up and over. Collins still with it. Backhands up. Cerzali's over to Dunn. Cerzali's back to Dunn. She'll take the shot. Tries to get a deflection. Halliday was in good position to make that save. Harriton Oxford, they'll send it all the way down. Mott will come out to set that up. David has to go around a few of his own players, but they are in onsides. Get the pass across the blue line, squirts out, and they need to reset.
I think I've noticed with David, when he carries the puck in, a lot of times our players are expecting him to go deep in the zone, but he pulls up at the blue line to set up, and I don't think our players are used to that. Just causing a little confusion.
Final minute of play here in this second period. Back to the middle, Hagee with it, but he loses an edge before he could really get a good shot off.
Shortly down on the ice, too. What's going on?
I think he had a little help with that one, though. Back up to Cardello. He's forced by him at the blue line, out the center. Good speed there from Rademacher. As the shot off goes wide. Rolled around. Potter tried to come in to make a play on that, but it's forced back out to the middle. It's in Tammons skates. He didn't see that. Puck the other direction. Savory at the blue line as we hear the buzzer ending the second period.
What was that first buzzer? Was that your buzzer?
Nope.
Because there were still 3 seconds on the clock when it buzzed.
That I don't know. I don't think we have any sound effects on this, but. Quite sure where you're going with that, but now as you put it that way, yes.
I think Walter White's in jail, so the name is, or dead actually, so the name's available.
Unless Skyler's running it. So, does that mean I have to grow out my goatee?
Oh, you have the haircut already.
Oh, yeah.
And the glasses.
I was going to say, let's see.
I don't know if your moral compass is the same or not, but.
Here we are. We're up here in the broadcast booth.
I'd like to get if our cameraman, Mr. Mott, could get a close-up on the bench down the far end. Logan Brown is not playing tonight. Can you get any closer, Kevin? Down at Logan Brown on the end without the uniform on?
I know where we're going with that.
Can you get a close-up?
He wants to see the flow.
I think I've already found my favorite hockey hair on the team. He's got quite a salad. Look at that. It's beautiful.
That's impressive.
He must get his hair from his dad, Logan. His dad doesn't have any hair. It's a joke if you don't know, Bill.
So third period now underway. Puck all the way down. Early icing.
I'm sure Bill did at some point. You had hair, right? You didn't. You weren't like 10 years old with no hair. Okay.
Quick Face off, quick whistle. I'll reset and do it again. Puck chipped around. Kelly's finally able to move it up to the line. Kept in there by Fedorov. Tried to set that up for Dunn. Goes off the boards kind of awkwardly. Dunn will go all the way across. Moves out, and Hagee's there. Up to the blue line. Good keep there by Ella. Hagee on that play, rolls around. Harriton Oxford's finally able to move it up into the center ice. Up in front of the benches, underneath of us. And goes across. Heinzelman into Neiman. Even tries to put it in deep. But Shen was there, got a stick on it. Banked up, Schillinger. Wraps it back down low. Neiman and Tamman. Neiman gets leaned on in the corner. Showers behind the net. Roll it up far side. Neiman's there, but that's taken away from him and moved out to the center. Shen. Schillinger down behind his own net. The shortledge goes off of his stick and out center ice. Mazzarelli directs it in towards the net. Hopped over Shortledge's stick. He's in a race for it with Mazzarelli. Mazzarelli's first one to it, but not before it crosses the line for icing. Was that little chime what you were talking about you heard before?
No, but I was going to ask you about that.
No, I have my little stream deck that I use for running the clock and everything else, which reminds me the clock was still running. And
can our listeners at home hear those noises, or just us?
They cannot. That's just the computer. That's just because it's the wire's a little loose. So puck worked for in front of the Kennett bench. Finally goes all the way across. Fedorov there. She gets spun around. Down to the middle. Showers gets it in, but Mazzarelli with it right in front. He'll just leave it there. Halliday will cover it up and get the whistle.
You don't see that play a lot, where the defenseman skates it right in and just
gives it to the goaltender.
Stuffs it under the goalie's glove, and then the goalie's like, "What are you doing?
Hold this."
Yeah. Usually, as a defenseman, you want to get it away from your goal, not take it to your goal, but happens.
Face-off win by Kennett. Over to Mott. Rolls up on the boards for a moment. Back up to Mott at the blue line. Squeeze a shot there. That's knocked down in front by Reinhardt. Tries to get it back the other direction. Was looking to feed it to Greenberg, but Mott was there to make a good play, and he'll skate in, but tried to go through 3 white jerseys. It's a little challenging. Miller keeps it into the line. Back up to him, but that one bounces up and over and out through center ice. Over to Mott. Mott was looking for Oscar Serzales, but the play was read and cut off. Even with it, he tries to skate to it. Bounces right to him. He's got it behind. Goes up to Oscar. He'll take the shot. Goes off a few bodies. Almost finds a way in. Puck still loose. Knocked up to the blue line, out the center ice. Harriton Oxford's making some player changes. Takes a shot. That's a high riser. Goes all the way up. Wraps around and out. Serzales feeds it all the way across. Sees Mott. Mott at the blue line. Still's with it. Gets it over to Oscar. He tries to go around the first one, but then couldn't get past the second player and loses it there. David with it. He'll skate backwards and looks to set something up. Tried to get it over to Savory, but that was in his skates. There at the blue line. Put in towards the net, but Ganley knocks it down, and he has it. Serzali goes rink wide. Savory got a stick on it, but Harriton Oxford puts it in back behind the net. Oh, 4 there, but back down low.
Oscar went for a hit, and 24 gave him a cross check, I think. He's getting them both.
So cross check for Oscar Serzales, and not sure what's that, 24? Zach Yee, he'll get the rough. So offsetting minors, no harm, no foul as far as skaters on the ice. "12 minutes and change here in this third period of the opening of the Kennett hockey season. Potter with it, got it up to Fedorov. Back to the middle. Heinzelman got caught up on the boards, at least it sounded like it, right below us. Down on that play. He's looking to get it up to Tamman, but it was deflected there. Puck goes through skates out to center ice. McDonough tried to step in, overskated that. Puck goes in, it's offsides. Delayed offsides.
Yeah, I was going to mention that here at a break.
Good play there to force Madonna off that. Rolls around. Dunn picks it up off the boards. Goes center ice to Tamman. He tries to spin around to get that. Kelly helped get it in the zone, but Harriton Oxford gathers up and skates out. 3-on-1. Oh, tries to take the shot. Fisher lays out, and then they just lost the handle. Puck tied up in the corner. Must be getting some sort of movement because I don't hear the referee yelling at them to move it. There it is. It finally squirts out up the boards. Battle for it there. Chipping for it, but still kept in the zone. Finally forced back out the center ice. Fedorov goes across for Mazzarelli. Right back to Fedorov. She'll feed it up. Got it to Shen. He took a shoulder.
Fisher went a little hard there. I don't know why he was.
Shortages was looking to get that to Showers. I guess he lost control of that one. They go in. I don't know how that was not offsides, because I think Neiman was about 5 feet in the zone. But again, we seem to be making all the calls from up here.
Better vantage point.
Down on the play. Reinhardt in, drops it across for Shen. Tries to get a shot, hits a body. And goes all the way through the slot to the far side. Neiman with it there. Chips it up, looking for Shortledge. Couldn't get to that, but Showers has it. In across the blue line. Backhands to the middle, tried to get it to Shortledge. He's a bit handcuffed on that one. Up to the line. Fisher from the blue line. Looks for an opening all the way across. Had Showers, but wasn't really in a good shooting position, so he had to kind of spin around with it. Shen's able to feed it up and out.
3-on-2 turned into a 1-on-2. The Oxford Harriton players went for a change and left the guy with the puck all by himself.
It was Greenberg. He got the shot off, but Mott made that save.
Surely just got rid off by Fedorov there. He just gave up on that one.
To Schillinger, he'll put it back down for Showers. Showers shrugs off a check there. Gets by Schillinger at the blue line, and it's forced out to the middle. all the way across. Mott from his blue line was looking to get it over to Brown. Goes off a stick. Savory still has it. He's in the zone. Feeds it right into the slot. Tries to get it over to DeWitt. DeWitt, nice move. Steps to the middle. Takes the shot. And Halliday makes the save.
That's DeWitt's spot right there. He likes to come off the, he's a left shot. He likes to come off the right board, skating toward the blue line, cutting through the seam, which is the top of the circle, and make that shot. I've seen him do that at club travel hockey. He has a good shot.
Make some time adjustments because I was not keeping up on my clock duties. Keep off the boards there for Mott. Makes the move, gets it to the middle. Backhand shot there by Brown. Savory cuts to the center on his backhand, so there wasn't a whole lot he could do with that. It goes up, and Rademacher is able to move it out and into the Kennett end. Mott from behind the net. Nice drop there from DeWitt to Savory, but they're able to force it back. Cardillo goes up, was looking for Brown. The play was red. He's able to move it across. Reinhardt in the corner. Some lumber flying around. Potter goes to the middle, but Mott's able to pick that up, and he'll skate out with speed. Takes the shot. That one goes up and over the net. Puck deflected, goes up to the line. Shen got it over to Potter. Tries to throw a shoulder there. That one goes in on net. Eden had to be ready for that.
That would have gone in. Aiden would have given his brother a noogie in the car ride home.
He would not have been happy. Dunn gets the shot. Halliday gets a stick on it, but that goes up and over the net. Ouch. Shot there, hits a body in front. That one flipped high in the center ice. David Sarazales picks that up. He's got some speed. Skates in front of his net. Surveys, sends it over to Ganley. And he's going to try and pull it off the wall. It's back behind. David will send it all the way around. Hagee was there. He directs to the middle. It gets to Taman.
Off.
As opposed to the one where they're 5 feet off sides. They don't whistle that. This one, they're barely off sides, but that one gets the whistle. All right.
So that wasn't a delayed offside, but there's a difference for those of you that are used to watching travel hockey. The rules are different there, and it's an automatic offside. So if your player crosses your offensive blue line before the puck, the whistle blows immediately. But in high school hockey, they play it like they do in the NHL, where if there's somebody in the offensive zone before the puck, as long as they don't touch it and they come back out of the zone, they can go back in and they keep the play going. And that's it's much better for the flow of the game.
Oh, yes.
Keeps the clock moving, especially in games that are not competitive. It just keeps it moving. Why they do it that way for club is USA Hockey wants teams to not just dump and chase and then have to have guys offside and have to come back out and chase it. They want you to regroup in the neutral zone and go back in on the rush. They're trying to teach that is why they do it, but it makes for choppy games.
And I'm fine with that, except when you get to like 16, 18, that's when it doesn't make sense. At the end of the blue line, they're able to keep it out at center ice. Shen directs in. Ganley's there to pick it up. The far side, Neiman tries to redirect it. Shaw's got ties up, but he's able to move it in. So there's Alley's there. In the corner, but he stays with the puck. Tries to make the move, cycles it over. Back up to the point. Ganley with it. Steps around one.
That was the old Gostisbehere move, if you remember from years ago when he played for the Flyers. He would shimmy one way, shake the other, and
Kind of drop the shoulder to fake him.
yeah, on the blue line. And dangerous move because if the player didn't bite, it was breakaway the other way. But Gostisbehere could do it, and Ganley did it right there too.
Shortledge in. It's behind the net. Comes out the other side, centers it, goes off a stick. And tried to do something with it there. I think, nope, that's Neiman.
I think they're trying to get David Sarazelis a goal here. He's moved up to forward. The forwards have moved back to defense.
Back up to Sarazelis. He's got a couple to deal with, but again,
Stick handle on
very
the phone
strong.
booth there.
Very strong on the puck, so. DeWitt off the bench. He keeps it into the blue line and puts it down low. Showers to it. That gets by him. Near side on the board. Oscar's there. He gets a stick on it. DeWitt.
Seems like Oscar likes a little bit of rough stuff too. He's been getting involved physically. You know, he's talking to somebody on the bench. The other team's bench.
Yeah. Pad save there. Second opportunity goes wide. It's been one of the better scoring chances that this Harriton Oxford team has had this game. All the way across to DeWitt. He goes right through the middle. That shot goes wide. Oh, Oscar leans into again. He gets the second, the follow-up, and that'll draw the penalty. Right behind, they get tied up with DeWitt. There's the whistle. So Zach Yee is who the referee is calling for. Oh. So 24 picks up all kinds of penalty minutes for this one. So Zach Yee is going to pick up 2 minutes for interference. Then he's going to pick up the boarding and a 10-minute misconduct with that.
Well, he missed the guy that boarded him was pot number 2, Potter. He's getting they didn't call the right guy.
So that's 17 minutes you pick up in one play.
Yeah, I don't think that was the right player either.
So, and that's unfortunate too, because you know the way that works is, I think this year the penalty minutes are a little shorter to where he doesn't really need a whole lot more to be suspended for a game. I think it's less than 50 this year.
Yes.
So. Just over 3 minutes remaining in this third period. Kennett with the 5-0 lead, and I'm waiting for them to put the time up to see how much is on there. I'm sure that the penalty time should far exceed the remaining clock time for the game.
Yeah, well, did he get? He got a misconduct with the boarding, right? That's an automatic.
Yes.
10-minute misconduct. So even if Kennett scores here and wipes off both power plays, he still has 10 minutes. He's basically
he's done for the game.
Right.
I was just curious to see how many minutes we're going to go. So it's actually 14 minutes of penalty time. Only 4 is on the board. The 10 minutes don't go up there. Now, watch out. Put up out of play. That one almost made its way up here to us.
So he's on 24's on the bench. He's not even in the box.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're doing. Puck down, kicked all the way over to Mott. Rosales gets the shot, goes through traffic, but Halliday makes the save. They still battle for it in front. Puck is still loose, but they whistle it dead.
I don't know if it's a good idea to keep Oscar on the ice. He seemed to draw the ire of the other team, and he's kind of playing it up here. There's no reason to kind of get him.
Yeah, that just.
I mean, it just doesn't.
With the score and the time that's left, if anything, I just wouldn't want to put him in harm's way because.
Not that he's innocent of.
Not from what we've seen,
and
but
chirping, but.
Yeah. Sometimes that can lead to unnecessary physicality, and you never want to see a player get hurt. Mott gets it over to Rosales. He gets the shot. That one goes off. Second opportunity, and it goes in. So Ganley will pick up his second goal of the game. Moves Kennett to a 6-0.
Getting that noise again, Ed. I'm hearing noises in my head.
Was it that same chime? Again,
Yeah.
my thing was doing it. So
All right.
noises in your head. Face off down. Kennett still has 2 minutes because they had the double minor, so they scored on the first one. Cardillo races over to it. Potter steps in, takes the shot. Blockered aside there by Mott. Done behind her net. She goes all the way up, goes off a Tammon's stick. Halliday was coming out to make a play, but it ran out of steam, so Mazzarelli was there to pick it up. Cardillo comes in, makes a play on it, skated aside, but at least kept it in momentarily. Fedorov with it, she'll backhand out the center ice. Schillinger across, Cardillo is directed in. Harriton Oxford moves it all the way back down. Cardillo has to chase back behind his net to retrieve.
Nobody there.
Chips it up to no one. Puck finally rolls out to the middle. Fedorov got it across. Mazzarelli, and he puts it in behind. Puck moved back out the center ice. It's Madonna. He was pestered momentarily. Back over to Fedorov. Goes back to Madonna, and he stays with it. Into the Kennett zone. Tries to cut through Schillinger, but nothing happening there. Schillinger with it. Over to Brown. Moves it out the center ice. He's there with Fedorov. He moves it up to the line, but Savory's there to keep it in. Savory tries to center it, goes off a skate. Oxford Harriton player lost an edge and spun down, was sitting near the puck. The referee just lost sight of it, so whistles the play dead. As we are under a minute to play here in this final third period. Kennett 6, Harriton Oxford, no score. Kelly takes the shot. That one goes high up and over the net. Tries to center it. It goes off the side of the net. Move it out the center ice. Kelly steps in, puts on the brakes. Tries to direct it to the middle. Goes off a skate. Brown's there with it. Roll it around far side. Reinhardt was able to move it up into the neutral zone. Colin Kelly directs it all the way in. No icing. Mazzarelli with it. He's rink wide. He's looking for Rademacher, but that was behind him. Something written on the board. There's the buzzer. And this one comes to an end. Kennett picks up the win on their season opener by a score of 6-0. Here's our next game. That is this Monday, October 30th at PNY. That's a 9 p.m. start time. As they come out for the handshake line here. So for those of you joining us at home, we appreciate you being here, part of this season opener. Again, thanks to Mr. Mott for running the camera for us. Mr. Shortledge.
It's fun to be back.
Yes, indeed. I'm Ed Henry. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.